It's a beautiful day, Wednesday morning. It's test day. But before the test begins, let's do a test review. Please remember the test closes tomorrow night, so you have all day to do it tomorrow night. And I think you have 2 attempts, so just make sure if you didn't do so good the first time, do it again. If you need me to open the test again because you messed up by submitting, please email me, message me through Schoology, remind all the good stuff so you could get a good grade because grades are due this Friday. Okay. But to what's going to be on the test? First thing, function or not. All right, we should hopefully already have a great idea of what functions are because we did it in 8th grade and we're doing a quick review on it right now. Please remember what makes it not a function is repeated x's, repeated x values. So make sure you're looking at the x values. Which ones are my x values? If I have a table, x, y, we are looking at this side. What if our table is sideways? X, y, looking at the top part. What if it's a map? X, x of x. We're looking at this part. What if they're coordinates? Oops. We're looking at the x values. Make sure if they repeat, that makes it not a function, okay? What's another way to double check all that stuff? If I have a graph, um, is this a function? I don't know. What can we do? The vertical line test. Draw a line straight through it, touches one time. This is good to go. So function or not a function is pretty straightforward. I'm not going to go over it a lot because we should already have a great idea. Of course, if you need additional help with functions or not a functions, please come to tutorials. Second part, let's use black. Um, Evaluating functions. So evaluating functions, and ladies and gentlemen, is when we have a function f of x equals 13x minus 9, and they want you to find out what is my output if I tell you the input f of -5. So a lot of us did this very great. I know we kind of got the gist, the idea of it. So I'm going to put this anywhere I see an x because obviously this number is inside of x. So I need to put it right there. So let's rewrite this because I kind of wrote it too high. So we got f of -5 equals, I'm going to rewrite this statement, 13x minus 9. Anywhere I see an x, I want to put that -5. Let me rewrite this -5 because bad handwriting. There we go. So we got 13 instead of x. Let's write the new x, which is -5 minus 9. And then you could either use the calculator or you could just do it very simple. 13 times -5. Oh shoot, I think that's -65. And then we bring down the minus 9. F of -5 equals, read this very carefully, read -65 minus 9, that's -74. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty straightforward, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, do the next one. Still same topic. Only issue is I don't like this eraser. Let's do this one. There we go. Only issue is we need to make sure we know how to do this next example. Okay. F of x equals x squared. So the square is going to be a little bit different. Minus 3x plus 9. Still the same concept, ladies and gentlemen. We just threw in this square because this is a quadratic function. And we want you to evaluate f of negative 4. So still, again, this negative 4 represents x. So I still want to put them everywhere I see an x. All right, let's do it. Equals. So instead of the x, I want to put that negative 4. Squaring goes on the outside. Minus 3. Instead of the x, I want the negative 4 with the plus 9. So as you can see, wherever that x was, I put it in a blue negative 4 because I need you all to see that's the substitution, that's the replacing. Okay, now let's work it out. Let's do this part first. So negative 4 squared, you can use the calculator, or you can just say it's negative 4 times negative 4. Right here, we could do this real quick. Negative 3 times negative 4 is a plus 12. Negative times negative is positive. Bring down the plus 9. Let's multiply these guys real quick. Negative 4 times negative 4 is 16. I'm going to bring everything else down just to make it look nice and neat. My answer is f of negative 4 equals, putting this together, 28 and then 37. Good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Good stuff. Next topic. This is the hardest part of the test. Please, 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 you need to go back, watch the videos, or research whatever you need to do, because this is the hardest part. Domain and range. Sir, what are you talking about? That's easy. Hey, but to me, this was the hardest thing for me in school. Like, this is difficult because you can get stuck in any part of the problem. Okay. Don't forget, the way I remember domain and range, who's x and y, is you're going to the doctor x, y. Okay, so make sure you know doctor x, y, and then we'll talk about two little parts, discrete and continuous, just like notes. So if you just want to go back and watch the previous videos, do it. So discrete is disconnected. Those are a bunch of points in a graph, so make sure you know. In a graph, a bunch of points all over the place, and then this is connected. Okay, answer choices for here are brackets with beautiful numbers in between, and then here we have the symbols. Open circle is less than or greater than, just in case. Closed circle is less than equal to, greater than equal to. So make sure you know the difference, okay? But in this particular test, we're only going to do, I think, one graph and then two word problems. So the word problems are extremely important. So what am I going to talk about with the word problems real quick before I do the graph example? It's just making sure you can identify how to do an actual word problem. So discrete, remember, is talking about money, stuff that we can count. Money is a good thing, people, clothes, stuff that you can physically count, okay? Over here, continuous, this is just measuring things. A lot of us did an awesome discussion. Let's say liters, height, weight, anything that's measurable. Okay. Now, when you also get these type of problems, you need to make a table. So make sure you make a table. Make a table. Check it out. Man, I wish I could just erase this super quick. So I'm going to do a discrete problem just as a make it as quick as possible. So let's say I have cookies. I spent $50. $50 to make cookies. And I'm going to sell the cookies at $4 each cookie. So then, got to make a table. But before I make a table, I need to know what is my equation. And I know this is kind of difficult, but that's the name of the game. For each, that says for each one, I'm making money off of each cookie. So one cookie is $4. Two cookies, $8. So that's my x. This is my slope. This is a one-time fee. So I'm going to say y equals that 4x, my slope, plus 50 because it's a one-time fee. And then I make my table, x, y. I always start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you just put these numbers for my x. And you just work it out one at a time. Boom, 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 boom. And then from there, whatever the question is asking you, if it's asking you for domain, you look at these guys in red. If it's asking you for range, then you look at these guys. And that's it. It's probably going to be the hardest part. I think one question gives you the equation, the other one does not. So make sure you pay very close attention to this because I basically just hooked you up big time. So make sure you do this, and I know everybody should know how to substitute, and you should be fine. Great. Last thing, arithmetic sequences. I really don't want to cover this too much because you need to watch videos from Monday and Tuesday. All right? It's just a sequence. Make sure you know the difference, the a sub 0, and that's it. That's all you got to do. Just make sure you get those two things, and they give you the form a sub n equals dn plus the a0. That's all you got to do, ladies and gentlemen. It's not going to be overly difficult because since we just learned it. So make sure you watch the videos from Monday and Tuesday, and that's all I have for review today. Please try your best. Grades are due on Friday. I'm going to pull those grades Thursday night. And then we only have 3 more weeks for the first report card. Again, there's a couple of reminders. If you want to come in face to face, you need to make that decision as soon as possible. Only issue is coming face to face. I will no longer be your teacher, so you make that decision on your own. And other than that, just have a great day. Please do the best on your test, okay? See y'all later.